strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Welcome everybody, this is Bulldog back with kind of a follow-up video from earlier in the week. Showed Jedi Knight Revan defeating Jedi Master Luke. And one of the most common questions was, can it be done with a Bastila as well? And yes it can. We get some of those same things. So this footage was sent to me by Vego. Thank you so much for reaching out and sending this to me. I really appreciate it. And he's showing that yeah, you're getting the same things with the Bastila lead. So you get a bunch of tenacity, plus 150% tenacity with that protection up. That stops that ability block, that stops that turn meter reduction. And then Bastila has a bunch of turn meter gain. You've got a very fast old Ben here who is able to go next because he gains turn meter whenever Jedi are damaged, Jedi are rebels. And then he can, once again, flip the script. He can ability block the other side instead. So Jedi Knight Revan couldn't be ability blocked, so still had to deal with him there, but it's not that big of a deal. The computer still plays this terribly. So you see, Vego went after Jedi Knight Revan first on their side because that's what you're supposed to do. If he's not in the leader spot, he doesn't trigger Savior on himself. So you go after him first so that he doesn't trigger that Savior. You can see they went after Bastila first. That's a poor decision, and it's going to result in us having all 5 standing. And even if they were to target Jedi Knight Revan first, this is still going to work. Maybe not with all 5 standing, but it still works very well. So you can see very clean win there. Then he sent me this second video because one of the other questions was, okay, what happens if Yoda goes before Old Ben so that Old Ben can't do the ability block? Is that going to shut this down? And the answer is no, it's not. So it does make it a little more messy because you don't get that turn meter reduction, you don't get that ability block. But instead of turn meter reduction, whenever all that is resisted, it grants turn meter to your allies. So then they are able to go first. See, we got Jedi Knight Revan down very quick there because that's Old Ben essentially made our entire team go next. So there was still a benefit to that. Now the benefit is not as strong as all of that turn meter removal, all of that ability block. And that's why this is definitely not as clean as the first one, but it does still work. And once again, you'll see this one. They get a lot more of the Jedi lessons out here, but the computer still is not very smart on how to play all of this. And it still works. He still goes after Jedi Master Luke second to kind of stop all those buffs, get rid of that unique everything that he can bring. And I don't know. I still think we're not using Jedi Master Luke optimally. I don't know. Especially this one right here where we've got Yoda going in front. I'm not sure how long it will all hold up. I don't want to give anything out yet that I'm trying to get tested out there, but I think there are better ways to use Jedi Master Luke, and we're going to see some changes in how people are using him. And that's assuming CG doesn't buff him to begin with. I hope they don't buff him yet. So CG, if you're watching this, I'm sure you're not, but if you are considering buffing Jedi Master Luke, let's hold off for just a minute. Let's see if we can find out better ways to use him. I know he's not looking all that strong at the moment, but I think we can improve upon him. I think he's going to get a lot better. And Jedi Master Luke owners, don't get discouraged yet. Even though these lesser Jedi are winning on offense, I think some things are going to change. CG mentioned that the AI is going to change a little bit. That would be a good thing regardless. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see where things go from here. This is still very early. Remember the first time when Kylo and Rey came out, everybody complained about how much more powerful Rey was than Kylo. And yes, some of that change was due to some buffs. Okay, a lot of that change was due to some buffs, but the everything's a lot different now than it was than 3 days or 4 days or whatever we're at now after the initial Galactic Legend release. So a lot's going to change, but it's still fun to see some of these early videos. So again, huge shout out to Vego for reaching out to me, sending me this footage, allowing me to use it. I really appreciate it. and I can't wait to share more. We've got a lot going on this channel. It's we're doing a lot of fun things, both gameplay related and we've got some Family Feud going on. So if you missed that, be sure to check it out. We did a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes version of Family Feud. That was a lot of fun. So a lot going on this channel. Be sure to subscribe. Stay tuned. There's a lot more coming. Thank you guys so much.